Hi there folks, we're Travel with Johnny and Will, and we are currently on board MSC World Europa. This is our cabin tour video, so we want to show you around our cabin, which is the balcony cabin, and it's number 15115.
Hi everyone, and welcome to our cabin. So, as I've just come through the door, I'll just show you what's on the back of it. We have our muster information, and that's basically where you should go in the case of an emergency on board the ship. And for us, it's G, which is down at the photo and digital hub. Then just to this side, we have the 3 coat hooks, which we've just been hanging our bags on just to keep them off the floor and keep the cabin a bit tidier. Our bathroom's in here, and then just to the left of this door, we have our AC controls. The AC's been really good in this cabin. We have our 2 buttons here, which is our do not disturb and the make up the room. And when these are pressed, basically little lights go above the door on the outside and lets the cabin steward know what's going on with the room. Either do we want to not be disturbed, or do we want them to come in and make up the room. Then we have our key card for the electric. It won't work unless there's a card in there. And then we have our bathroom light switch and then the main light switch for the cabin. One press on that does like the background lighting in the room, and then another press gives all the lights, as you can see. So let's go into the bathroom. So as you can see, the bathroom is on the tight side, and for the likes of me and you, Johnny, it is a little bit tight, especially around the toilet. You can see it is quite narrow here. So we've got 2 shelves just here and here, and then this little bench just next to the sink with our hand wash and then a little toothbrush holder. The one thing I couldn't find was a electric toothbrush charger. Did you find it, Johnny?
No, there's nothing in there, no.
There's nothing in here yet. So a little shelf just down below with your toilet roll. So just down below we've just got a little bin. And then just on this side as you come in, you've got your hand towels and your other towel storage, and then a little shaving mirror. So I'll just flip right round. You can see we've got shower door, which a lot of people love having a shower door. They don't want a shower curtain. And then we've got a little washing line here. We've got our MSC for me fragrance shower gel and shampoo, and then a little footrest within the shower. I don't think there's anything else really to mention, Johnny.
Two things really. Obviously, we had talked about the not having a shower curtain, but I think because of the shape and design of the room, a shower curtain would have actually allowed you more room around the toilet.
Yeah, and it would have taken away this sort of part here.
Yeah.
It really restricts.
And then the other thing is just the pressure of the shower isn't fantastic, but
it's definitely not as good as Virtuoso was.
No.
Or the likes of Marella Explorer or Voyager.
Yeah. But no, it's been a decent enough shower.
Okay, coming out into the main cabin. I'll just run you straight through here. So obviously on this side we've got a big bench, and then here we've got a big long sofa, and it's a really long sofa. I can stretch out on this, which is awesome. Behind us here we have the wardrobe space, and just before you get in there, Johnny, I'm just going to show the bed, which is next to the balcony window in our case, and the mirror at this side. So let's flip right around and we'll look at the storage. What did you think of the storage on here, Johnny?
Well, like, we had enough room for the sake of a week for the 2 of us. However, you can't put a 3rd person in this cabin.
Because this is a single sofa bed. Yeah.
And so I think you would find it hard then to get everything in for a 3rd person. But, you know, you sort of have, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, like a shelf above. And then there's only actually 2 drawers here.
There's only 2 there.
The bottom's actually just like a false one.
And then on this side, what do we have?
It's just your space for hanging up bits and pieces.
Yeah. So there's definitely not the most storage for clothes that we've seen.
Okay, but it's very typical of an MSC cabin. You know,
yes.
All these cabins are very sameish, you know, with other MSC ships we've been on. But
yeah,
it's, you know, it is fine for a week, I suppose.
And then not really much more to say. The sofa's actually really comfortable, and it's really wide as well to lie on. You don't feel like you're going to roll off it.
No.
So it has been a really nice sofa. And then just on this side, obviously we've got our TV. Up here, we actually haven't even had it on that much.
No, so just the point to make about the TV is that there's very little English speaking channels on it. You have the Sky News on a bit of a loop, and I think there's maybe like CNN or something. But the as well as that, on the TV, you have this app, which does have a few movies, but they are actually pay per view.
Oh right, okay.
Now to see if this actually loads. I actually don't know how many or how much it is. Let's just have a wee look and see. So if we go across here to watch Fast Saga, if I click that, yeah.
Book movie for €9.
Yeah, so €9.
Yeah, so that is a bit disappointing because we've definitely been on other cruise lines who've offered the likes of TV box sets or movies, and they've been free. Yeah. And I actually think Virtuosa had movies that were free.
Oh, I can't really remember.
No, do you not think so? Yeah, so on the TV front, not that great.
No, so we haven't really watched TV.
No. And then just below the TV, we've got our telephone. This is just some storage. This is a little place to keep the remote, so everything's neat and tidy. And then below here, we've got our two American sockets, and then two USB-A's. This is just a light switch for here, for the desk. And then just below here, we've got storage. We've just been shoving our shoes in here, just to keep them out of the way. And then obviously on this drawer, we have a hairdryer. We've just put in all of our other stuff in here. So yeah, just a little hairdryer. And then this one was quite unusual, wasn't it, Johnny?
Yeah.
This, I'll just show you, is the safe. Now, I don't think either of us had seen this before. So this is my code. It's just like this, and then there you go. So that is a 13-inch MacBook Air. You could possibly fit a 15-inch in if you didn't have a case on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's probably the biggest safe we've seen. Not very tall, but certainly on Aurea, it's quite large.
Yeah, it's not a deep safe, but for
not
the
deep, yeah.
A computer or an iPad or camera, whatever, it'll fit in fine.
And then again, just another drawer, little drawer here. This setup here is quite clever. This is a table, and this is a stool. So we've seen that before in Virtuosa, and that's really cool design.
And then just our mini bar.
The mini bar in there, not included with any drinks package on MSC, unfortunately.
Just out of curiosity, though, we haven't really looked at this mini bar menu. You're talking, so basically you're talking for a spirit, so for a vodka, like €9. For a soft drink, $3.50 for a soda can. Yeah, it's dear enough.
It's dear enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just two more little shelves here, and just behind this bucket, we have two EU sockets. Okay.
So probably just to mention about the TV as well, then, as well as the channels, and that obviously you do have the MSC for me on it. That if you go into it, you should be able to check your account and things. Yeah, so payments. Obviously, you got your bill there on it. Then, so obviously, then it shows you all your transactions. It'll give you information about obviously what's going on the ship, your dining times, etc. Your own personal agenda will be on it.
So that's the likes. If you booked a show, then that'll appear on your agenda that you've booked it, which is really good. And then just around here, then just next to the balcony, which is unusual for us. Normally, our bed is not next to the balcony. It's the sofa and the desk that's next to the balcony. So we have our double bed here. And then at each side of the bed, we have a little locker. Now, these are not amazing in size. They're the tiniest things ever. And then at each side, we have a lamp and a separate reading lamp, which is just here. There we go. And then these can actually be dimmed as well. If you hold, it goes down like so. So a lot of people probably miss out on. And then just one thing to note is that these circles are actually lit up slightly, so they stay on all night, which I actually find quite annoying, but I know for some people it's helpful. And then we've got USB charging, which is always good, and then just a little light switch to turn things off. And I think we've both found the bed really comfortable, haven't we, Johnny?
Yeah, so much that we don't really want to get out of it.
No.
Yeah.
It's firm, but it's comfortable. Yeah, it's really, really nice. And then just opposite the bed, it's probably the biggest mirror in history. Like if you had a mirror like that in your house, it would be the biggest one. Yeah, so an unnecessarily large mirror opposite the bed. And then just out here, switch for the balcony. And let me just twist this door. You twist it right up, and then it can pull. So there you go. That's your little balcony lights just on the other side of that. And then we have our 2 chairs and a little table. So again, not the largest balcony, but also not the smallest. Yeah. I'd say it's quite a good size. Yeah. And yeah, so we are docked today in Palermo, and obviously the sun is setting and it's gorgeous.
So now that you've had a quick look round, just a couple of things we want to share with you just overall about how we found the cabin. So first of all, this is a cabin which has like the Aurea package assigned to it. Generally what that means is you're in a better location offered to you in the ship. So as you'll see from footage that we've inserted, we're actually quite close to the bank of lifts or elevators, and so it's dead close really to get there, and then really you're down in the elevator in a few moments and you're really sort of in the middle of the ship then. So the location's really great. As well as that, then we have access to the Aurea spa. We've already booked to go there once at the time of recording this, and we hope to go again actually too. So you have unlimited use of the Aurea spa. As well as that, you can get your breakfast delivered to your room. In your cabin they have these breakfast orders. It's free of charge, free delivery to order your breakfast and to be delivered. It is just sort of cereals, breads, pastries, tea and coffee, that kind of thing.
And in terms of that, you could do that every single morning with this class of cabin.
Yeah. So they're really the main, you do get like reductions in spa treatments and reductions in bits and pieces out you purchase before you come, but and the other really thing that we like about the Aurea package is the fact that it's anytime dining. So for us, part of that package really for us is that we don't have to go and share a table with other guests if we don't want to. We know that we can go up to the restaurant that we're assigned to at any time between 6:30 and 9 and just ask for a table for 2 or whatever, and that we know straight away will be seated and served.
And then the one other thing you get with the Aurea experience is a gift. So we got the Made by MSC, which is a room diffuser, and we really like these.
Yeah, so much that we've actually bought another couple of them to bring home. It's just so that you can keep reliving the smell of MSC after you're home.
So just to sum up, for me, I really love this cabin. The bed has been really comfortable for me personally, and I love this large sofa. I just think that's a real nice feature. You don't always get that in other cabins. And then in terms of the bathroom, the only thing I could criticize would be just the size of it. With that glass enclosure around the shower, it just makes everything that little bit tighter in there. And then in terms of the wardrobe, I do think it's slightly on the small side. We've definitely had larger wardrobe spaces before where we could also get like the suitcase and all in there. So that's the only thing I would really criticize about the cabin.
Yeah, I've enjoyed staying here. Like I say, we're big fans of MSC. We love the cabin quality. Yeah, I'll second the fact that the bed was really nice. The sofa was great to lounge on. And as Will says, the shower, yeah, it is tight. For the more fluffier or taller cruiser, it is definitely tight. But there's only so much they can do with the space, I guess. But yeah, we've really enjoyed our stay here.
Yeah. If you've liked this video and you found it useful, please give us a thumbs up down below. Click subscribe and also ring that bell to be notified the next time we post a new video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.